Coffee? Check. Sexiness? Check. Trimmed beard? Check. Yo, what is up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome back to yet another Rome 2 Total War Siege battle. Today we are going to be watching a Total War League siege battle hosted by Marketable Skills. This time it's going to be the Paladins versus the Sweet Tea Lovers. I believe I've played with Moist Blueberry before. That name sounds vaguely familiar. I have no idea who Jackal, Ghost King, or Yegor is, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a fantastic battle. Guys, make sure you guys grab something to drink, something to eat. Go jerk off a quick one. Go call your grandmother and tell her that you love her, preferably not while you're jerking off a quick one. Do whatever you guys gotta do, and let's get into it. Guys, I also want to go ahead and throw it out there. This video is sponsored by Gamer Grind Company. They are a fantastic coffee company based primarily within the United States area. Nice little discount code down in the description below if you guys wanted to get a nice little discount on your next order. My personal favorite coffee is the Headshot coffee. Holy smokes, just the smell of it makes me want to just, so damn good. Guys, while I'm drinking my coffee as well, I do also stream, as you guys saw from my intro, on twitch.tv/CAPN4IS. Right now I don't have a set schedule, just because life is crazy, but hopefully we'll have one sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and look at least the attacking comps, since the attackers are the ones that sent in the replay. So first off, we do have our Vernie bringing in a Celtic Giant Ballista, of course, the Chosen Swordsman, some Celtic Warriors, lots of Chosen Swordsmen, some Gallic Hunters, and I'm assuming a No Sworn General, yes, of course. Bactria, we have a Bactrian Royal Cavalry General, we have Thorax Swordsman, Mercenary Syrian Archers, Giant Ballista, and Theros Spears. If I can remember the rules from the last tournament, I didn't take place in this tournament because I was taking a little bit of a break from Rome 2. But if I remember correctly, I think it's max 7 same, 1, 2, 4, I believe. But you can also add an additional like Peltus unit on top of your archers if you wanted to. And then if anybody else actually knows the rest of the rules that was inside of this tournament, let me know down in the comments below, because I do not remember what the rules are. I probably should have looked at it before I started this video. But, you know, you live and you learn. Over here on the attacking side, we do have the mighty Swaby with a German Deutsches Scorpion. Love to see it, and some Club Levy moving up to be able to fire down upon these Celtic warriors, get some nice kills on them, and try to do at least a little bit of damage before they move up to this tower. They were going to go ahead and move up to this tower. I'm assuming to go ahead and just burn down this tower, but they are going to take a lot of damage, and now they're going to face towards the Club Levy firing down on them, which is a fantastic move. A huge benefit of the Club Levy is that they have all of that ammunition. Of course, they are a fantastic 200 cost unit, definitely the best 200 cost unit in the game. In my opinion, I absolutely love them. They are fantastic. But if they're gonna go ahead and already utilize so much of their ammo on this Celtic Warrior, especially whenever they're front facing and they're not going to get nearly as many kills, it's definitely going to be very, very interesting. But hopefully this Club Levy is still going to be able... I mean, this Club Levy is still able to get some kills. We should be able to get up to at least 20. We are at 20, maybe get a couple of more. We'll see. And then, of course, we have some Horse Runners, which I actually haven't seen this unit in a quick minute, but it is a Skirmisher unit. It is a Javelin unit. So that's really cool to see. I haven't seen one of these units in a quick minute. But these Celtic Warriors have moved up to be in order to destroy this tower. They are sacrificing themselves for the greater good, doing whatever they can to be able to give their allies, their fellow men and brethren and sisters, if they have any girl or women units inside. I don't know if Bacteria has any. I don't remember if our Vernie has any either. Oh, okay, so it looks like we're fighting against a Swaby and a Nabatea. Of course, Nabatea, looking over at their initial units, we have some Nabatean Axe Warriors as well as some Nabatean swordsmen, and then of course we have plenty of club levy on the initial defense. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of swordmasters, for they are extremely powerful. Thorax swordsmen moving up in order to try to do what they can to be able to burn this tower. It's sad I don't see any Bactrian Hillmen. I wish he had some Hillmen to be able to sacrifice those instead of taking a ton of damage on this expensive Thorax Swordsman unit. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Whatever you can to be able to burn down that tower, right? Holy smokes, I love that. You can't see. It's like they're using some sort of magic and wizardry to be able to throw those torches against the tower, because you can't see them actually thrown. You just see them bounce off of the tower. That was amazing. Coffee. All right. And then over here, we do have Bactria fully moved up to the wall, ready to be able to move in and engage with the defending forces. So far, I don't see any defenders defending this courtyard here. They might be kind of giving them a little bit of a tease, a little lick. Give them, you know, so a little bit of hope that they might be able to take the settlement, and then kind of hold off here so that way they can get a lot of flanking fire as well. Over here, Bactria is going to go ahead and hold back their forces, waiting for Arverni to move up, waiting to be able to attack until they are both together. Definitely a very smart move on their part. This Celtic warrior has taken a ton of damage. Just the dead bodies directly outside of the walls. It is sad to see, especially since there is a chevron on this Celtic warrior unit as well. And Celtic warriors can get so many kills. Oh my goodness, if you just continuously cycle them out with another unit, whether that other unit be a Celtic warrior unit, Oathsworn, whatever it might be, just continue to cycle them in and out, get that charge bonus out. They can definitely get a lot of kills. And there goes the tower. And then, of course, with one of these towers, we've got one arrow tower about to fall. And this Thorax sword unit is really taking a beating here. They're really just trying to utilize as much ammunition as they possibly can, and moving up a fresh unit of Thorax swords in order to burn down this tower. Really taking a beating with these Thorax swords, but of course being able to burn down these towers and get rid of the defending advantage of utilizing those towers to the best of their ability is a fantastic move. But at what cost? I mean, these Thorax swords, they're front facing. Oh, and now they're using their ammo. Oh no. Oh no, please. Please hold fire. Please, they're not gonna get any kills. No. It's okay. All right. Well, we're gonna look away from that. Ignore that here for a second. It looks like we do actually have some mercenary Syrian archers. Always good to see. Always good to be able to get some of those elite archers. I definitely say that Swabian Nabatea should have the archer advantage here, especially with Nabatea's Nabatean heavy archers. Speak of the devil. And then, of course, if Swaby brought the Cimbri bowwomen, there they are. Speak of the devil, as soon as you mention their name, they show up out of nowhere, seemingly out of thin air. Beautiful to see, beautiful to see. Two very, very, very powerful archer units. Definitely going to pack a punch and get a lot of damage in as well. Both of these Thorax swordsmen having lost a lot of men in order to be able to take out these towers and ensure that those towers cannot kill the rest of their brothers and sisters on the battlefield. Over here, it is just taking a little bit for the defense. You know, the attackers are going to take their time. You know, they're not going to rush things. They're going to try to make sure that they can utilize their troops to the best of their ability. They're going to take their time, wait for each other to be able to attack simultaneously. It is always good to see. So it looks like Nabatea has moved up a couple of units over to this little courtyard here. I thought they might give it up just so that way they can kind of hold here and hold here. So that way they can get some side shots. But it kind of makes sense, because if they were to hold here and here, they would also be able to get side shots and back shot. Nobody likes a back shot, you know, I'm just saying. But I'd rather have a face shot. A face shot than a back shot, I'm just saying. You know, take the full load in the face. But it looks like they are going to go ahead and take that courtyard, so that way it makes it a little bit easier to not get shot directly in their rear by some powerful units. They were going to go ahead and move up another unit of Thorax swordsmen in order to burn down the tower, but Nabatean swordsmen quickly moving in to be able to utilize their javelin capability and threaten them in order to ensure that they're going to get as many kills as possible, and really just trying to save as many towers as they possibly can as well. So they do still have one tower over here. We do have a unit from Bactria. We have a unit of fresh Thorax swordsmen moved into the fray. We've got some dead bodies here. I'm wondering if the artillery went ahead and moved in. It looks like the artillery is actually going to go ahead and fire. Fire at these Scorpion. Oh, barely missing the Scorpion. Barely missing the Scorpion. Getting some kills on some Nabatean heavy archers, though. So definitely not something to laugh at. Those heavy archers will deal a heavy blow. And of course, in the back, we have some of those powerful armored desert hoplites. Definitely one of the more powerful hoplite units in the game. Let me know down in the comments below, guys, what is your favorite hoplite unit in the game? Is it the Spartan hoplites? Is it the Athenian hoplites? Is it the Nabatean desert hoplites? Is it the Sabian, the cheap Sabian hoplites that somehow have the opportunity to be able to hold for a long amount of time? What hoplite is your favorite to see? I'd love to be able to hear it. Coffee. God, I love coffee. It looks like over here, the club levy, we're going to go ahead and hold this position, but they are taking a ton of archer fire, so they are going to go ahead and fall back and wait for their enemies, for the attackers to be able to move in, so that way they can hopefully get some better damage off. The club levy are going to go ahead and charge into these Celtic warriors. These Celtic warriors have already been through so much. They have taken down a tower. They have been javied at by multiple different units, and yet they are still here and ready to try and get as many kills as they can for their king, their country, and for their women. Always for the women and for the beer. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh god, imagine the beer and stuff that they would brew back in the day. Holy shit. I mean, of course you wouldn't have all the tasty preservatives and shit that you would have nowadays, but damn. Some old-fashioned, Roman era beer. Let's go. There we go. All right, the Celtic Warriors are going to go ahead and move in again, get another charge off on these Celtic Warriors. Try to do whatever they can to be able to break this small unit. They are sick of these Celtic Warriors having survived so much, and they want them to break this club levy. Is extremely depleted, taking so much damage. We already have a unit of chosen swordsmen up in the fray, fighting against this club levy unit. This club levy unit is doing whatever they can to be able to get some damage off, but they are quickly breaking against the might of the chosen swordsman by Arverni. But the Swaby is not giving up this position. Swaby is going to go ahead and move up another unit of club levy to be able to get some damage off. Hopefully against these chosen swordsmen. There we go. Now they're starting to drop slowly but surely. Try to get some damage off on these chosen swordsmen and keep them held back so that way they cannot engage with the rest of their forces. Over here, these Cimbri bowwomen are taking a beating from some artillery, as well as some of this club levy and such as well. They are definitely taking a beating from this artillery unit. This club levy getting a direct shot from that artillery and getting... Wow, losing a lot of men from that volley. Very, very, very well-placed shots from Bactria. You love to see it. Getting some really nice side shots that are just going to go down the lines and really wreak havoc upon the lines of the Swabian forces. Over here, we have a lot of chosen swords moving in to be able to engage with these Bloodsworn and with these club levy as well. We've got a lot of club levy, a ton of club levy over here. I saw one unit of Bloodsworn over here. It looks like Nabatea is going to go ahead and start taking over the defense of this gatehouse. Not quite giving it up yet, but not, holding with everything they got. They got a lot of units that have fallen back towards the center area. To be able to try to get away from those archers, get away from those flanking shots, because those shots hurt. They hurt a lot, and those club levy are definitely taking the brunt of it right now. These mercenary Syrian archers are really wreaking havoc upon their lines and letting them know that they shall not go quietly into this good night. The club levy having 64 men left, breaking against the might of these chosen swordsmen. These chosen swordsmen are absolutely destroying these club levy. These chosen swords are an extremely powerful unit. You love to see them on the battlefield. Nabatea is going to go ahead and charge in, because the Club Levy is breaking and try to get that nice charge bonus off on these Chosen Swords and get some damage off. Over here, we've got some Thorax Swordsmen engaged with another unit of Club Levy, and then, of course, some Celtic Swords fighting against, you guessed it, another unit of Club Levy. These guys over here, the Bloodsworn and the Club Levy, continuously cycling in and out, getting some good damage on these Chosen Swords, trying to get as many volleys off and as much of a charge bonus off as they can. You know, utilize those flanks. Try and take out as many units as you can from those flanks as you possibly can as well. Over here, we've got this Club Levy unit of 73 breaking against the might of the Thorax Swordsman. We've got another unit of Club Levy charging in, moving around, trying to get a nice little flank off on these Thorax Swords, just trying to get some extra damage off on them. Over here, we've got another unit of Club Levy moving in to be able to fill in the gap that this Club Levy has left against these Thorax Swords and continue to do as much damage as they possibly can. Now that the Thorax Swordsmen are showing their size, this Club Levy is going to be able to get a lot of volleys off on this Thorax Swords and definitely get a lot of damage. We've got a unit of Horse Runners throwing their mighty javelins into the sides and the rear of this Thorax Swordsman, really just trying to utilize their ammo to the best of their ability and try to get as much damage off on these guys as they possibly can. They're going to go ahead and try to reform these Thorax Swordsmen, keep them from being able to really utilize that ammo to the best of their ability, but they are still going to taste ammunition, javies. I was going to say lead, but that's definitely not the case. And there we go, reforming the Club Levy to be able to utilize that ammo and get some more side shots on that Thorax Swordsman. Absolutely just doing a great number on that Thorax Swordsman and causing a lot of damage. Great moves by Swaby. Over here, we've got the unit of Chosen Swordsmen that have been tasting the might of Club Levy and Bloodsworn over and over and over again, breaking against the absolute swarm of barbarian forces fighting against them. Over at the gate, we've still holding this unit of Chosen Swordsmen still alive, having fought against 3 separate units, 2 Club Levy and 1 Axe Warrior, now fighting against another Nabatean Axe Warrior unit. Really just getting as much damage as possible. They're really just kind of cycling in and out, trying to get charges in, trying to get as much damage against these Chosen Swordsmen as they possibly can, because they are doing a lot of damage against these defending forces. Over here, we've got Nabatea reforming their lines with a lot of units of Nabatean Axe Warriors. I know towards the beginning I said Axe Warriors were garbage, because they still are, but they're not nearly as bad as I had said originally. They're still absolute ass, but like they're not like Fat Bastard ass, you know, from Austin Powers. They're just regular ass, you know. They're not quite at that level of ass anymore. You know, I give them a little bit of credit because I have seen them do some good work, but honestly, I would much rather just have the Nabatean Swordsmen. They always do a lot better for me, and just overall a better unit in my opinion. Over here, we've got another unit of Nabatean Axe Warriors charging into this unit of Chosen Swordsmen, trying to keep them from being able to flank their units, doing as much damage as they possibly can against these units. It's still just taking a ton of fire from these archers. These archers are doing a fantastic job of really putting the pressure on the defenders and really getting some nice flanking fire as well, with the Nabatean Axe Warriors having surrounded these Chosen Swordsmen. In this case, maybe not their best move, because now they are showing their backs, their sides, and every weak point to the enemy. Over on the left side, the defenders are doing a fantastic job of holding off against these Celtic Warriors, really just getting some nice cycle charges, some nice fire, and really just some nice damage and breaking a lot of these units. But Arverni is most definitely not out of the fight yet. They still have plenty of units of Chosen Swordsmen ready to be able to move in and wreak havoc upon these Club Levy and Bloodsworn. And just these cycle charges, gorgeous to see. I love to see it really get utilizing those cycle charges to the best of their abilities, to really just try to do as much damage against these guys as they possibly can. These Horse Runners are out of ammo, but having gotten a decent amount of kills, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. They are going to get some friendly fire with those Germanic Slingers as well. Got to be careful of that. But they do have a flank that is open. Are they going to utilize? Yes, they're going to. I think they're going to go ahead and utilize that, really flank in and try to get a nice flank on these Celtic Warriors, causing them to break, really causing a ton of damage on these lines. and really just causing this Arverni flank to break. Over on the right side for the attackers, left side for the attackers, right side for the defenders. The attackers are doing a fantastic job of pushing past this makeshift defense on the settlement, utilizing their more elite forces against the mass swarm of Nabatean swordsmen and Nabatean axemen, really just trying to utilize their units to the best of their ability to be able to move in some of their units. This unit of chosen swordsmen still fighting, still breaking more units. They have almost 300 kills. These chosen swordsmen just do not give up. Fantastic to see. These chosen swordsmen are kicking ass. They are winded, but still ready to get a lot more kills as well. This Scorpion is beginning to fire. I'm actually not quite sure what they are firing at. I don't know if they're firing right now. Oh, they are firing. They're trying to fire into this chosen swordsman. Great unit to be able to fire at this chosen unit swordsman and this thorax swordsman. Just try to get as many kills as they possibly can against these units, and weaken them, so that way hopefully these Nabatean axe warriors can truly break these more elite units. Over here, these thorax swordsmen are going to get side shot, flank shot. Fantastic move by Nabatea, really just utilizing their archers and trying to help out their infantry, because the infantry definitely needs the help. They have been taking a lot of damage, but we've got a unit of chosen swordsmen over here starting to break, kind of gathering themselves a little bit as well, but once they start to break, it usually doesn't stop, but they have reversed the tide. They are really starting to break this unit of Nabatean swordsmen, just doing so much damage. They're just such an elite unit that they will not allow these Nabatean swordsmen to stop them from their advance as well, and I don't see any more Nabatean units close by to be able to stop these guys from being able to get a nice flank with the remnants of their forces. Over on the left side for the defenders, Arverni has finally started to set up a little bit of a foothold, but Swaby moving in their sword masters. They've got 5 units of sword masters moving in to be able to engage with these Celtic warriors, with these chosen swordsmen, and really just try to do as much damage as they possibly can. But the defenders were waiting for this. They still have plenty of ammunition with their mercenary Syrian archers. They have some side shots ready to wreak havoc onto these elite units by Swaby. So Swaby doing a great job of really defending that left side, but they are going to take a lot of damage from those archers. Over towards the center, where Bactria is pushing in with a lot of what they have. Nabatea still has a decent amount of forces as well. Armored Desert Hoplites, we've still got Nabatean Axe Warriors, all kinds of different things as well. We've got some Nabatean... Is the Scorpion dead? Where is the Scorpion? Is the Scorpion gone? Where did the Scorpion go? Okay, there's the Scorpion crew, but where are the Scorpions? Oh, there they are! Arverni moving up some units through the gaps to be able to stop their enemies from being able to really utilize the Scorpion to the best of their ability, just trying to stop that Scorpion from wreaking havoc upon their forces. Over here, we've got this unit of Swordmasters still engaged with this unit of chosen swordsmen, really just trying to get as much damage off as they can. The attackers really pushing in with a lot of forces, trying to make sure that these Swordmasters can't get out, and just trying to really focus down whatever they can. They got a lot of archers now switching fire over to this unit of Swordmasters, trying to make it so they will break, so that way their chosen swordsmen will have free reign against those Cimbri bowwomen. And really, the Cimbri bowwomen are really answering the call of the archers, and trying to ensure that those archers can't continue to fight or shoot at their swordmasters. And look at this over in the center. Bactria was, starting to move up, but Nabatea is really utilizing this advantage and moving up against these Theros spears, against these thorax swordsmen, and plugging in the gap now that Bactria has overextended a little bit. Fantastic move by Nabatea, but also a fantastic move by Bactria, utilizing their archers to really get those nice flanking shots and get a lot of damage off on these Nabatean Axe Warriors. Great moves on all sides. Love to see it. Don't love to see that lag, though. Calm down, lag. It's okay. It's okay. Whew. There we go. I thought we were going to crash there for a second. I was about to be really scared. We've got a unit of depleted Sword Masters engaged with this Thorax Swordsman unit, taking a ton of archer fire, an absolute ton of archer fire, which the Kimbri Bowwomen are doing whatever they can to be able to answer the call of the archers. They cannot allow this unit of Swordmasters to break. They cannot allow this Thorax sword to break through, for they will have free reign on the Kimbri Bowwomen. Over here, the Sword Masters utilizing their ability. We also have the General unit in here being able to break some Celtic Warriors. These Sword Masters moving in, plugging the gap, and doing a ton of damage against these chosen swords. We've got the General unit of Swordmasters really just taking a lot of fire right now, but trying to do whatever they can to be able to help their fellow Swordmasters, trying to break whatever units they can, free up these Swordmasters so that way they can get the hell out of dodge. Over here, Nabatea doing a fantastic job of surrounding these Thorax Swordsmen, of surrounding multiple units, breaking as many units as they possibly can, and retaking this front. Bacteria is really utilizing their archers to the best of their ability, doing a fantastic job. I mean, these Bactrian Peltists haven't even utilized their ammo yet, but these archers are doing an amazing job of really getting some nice flanking fire, getting a lot of damage off on Nabatea, and really just, you know, utilizing the fall of their frontline troops to their advantage, to the best of their ability. Holy smokes, this is an amazing battle, guys. Over here, we've got, of course, these Kimbri Bowwomen still answering the call against the Arverni archers, firing back on these Gallic hunters, telling them to fuck off and telling them to stop shooting at their general. These swordmasters still utilizing everything in their ability to be able to break these chosen swordsmen and free up the rest of these swordmasters, so that way hopefully they can get a little bit of a flank in, break the rest of these chosen swordsmen, and then fall back, or keep their city, I guess. Why fall back whenever Arverni over here, holy smokes, where did Arverni go? I mean, they still have Osworn, but these swordmasters are really just wreaking havoc upon these forces. I didn't realize that Arverni had taken so much damage. This is crazy. We've got another unit of Osworn as well as the general unit of Osworn, so still a very, very hefty threat. So they got to be very careful about that. Swaby getting their general the hell out of dodge. The general is taking way too much archer fire, so they're going to get them out of there and save them for a rainy day. These Kimbri Bowwomen getting a decent amount of kills and still having ammunition left. Over here, we've got a unit of armored desert hoplites holding the gate against these thorax swordsmen. We've got even more Nabatean swordsmen and axe warriors, as well as armored desert hoplites moving up to be able to continue to defend against the might of Bactria. Over here, we've got these Nabatean axe warriors ready to charge in and fight to the death against these thorax swordsmen. We've still got 3 units of Theros spears with full ammo ready to wreak havoc upon the defenders. It is most definitely not over yet for the attackers. The defenders have done a great job of retaking the courtyard, really just doing a bend but do not break strategy, and just allowing the attackers to overextend and try to utilize their forces to the best of their ability to break as many units as they can, because they are fighting against a lot of elite units as well, so they have to be careful about that. This unit of thorax swordsmen slowly but surely dwindling down, and hopefully soon they will break as well. But yeah, really utilizing their forces to the best of their ability as well. Thorax swordsmen moving up, getting some nice side shots off on these armored desert hoplites, but they are beginning to break this unit of thorax swordsmen, so they will be able to turn here and, you know, stop getting so much side fire off on these armored desert hoplites as well. Bactria is going to go ahead and move another unit of Theros spears, but this unit of armored desert hoplites is going to go ahead and move up. Or at least reform, so that way it makes it a little bit more difficult to be able to fire on these guys as well. These Nabatean heavy archers really answering the call and trying to do as much damage on these mercenary Syrian archers as they possibly can. Fantastic move by Nabatea, breaking these archers, telling them again to get the fuck out of here. Actually, I don't know if these archers are out of ammo. Holy smokes. Yeah, save Save your ammo, Nabatean heavy archers. Get rid of the rest. These Gallic hunters are out of ammo. Oof. Oof. Dang. There we go. Now we got some Nabatean swordsmen switching out with the axe warriors, trying to get that charge bonus off against these thorax swordsmen, try to get as much damage off as possible as well. Where's the Swaby Swordsmasters? Where have they fallen back to? I know they're still alive. Where are they? They're waiting for the Oathsworn, resting. They have done a lot of damage. They are resting and preparing for the engagement against the Oathsworn. Very, very elite units. Trying to make it so Bactria will waste as much ammo from the Thera Spears on other units as well. This is an incredible battle. This has been a huge back and forth battle. Definitely not something I expected. I had not watched this battle prior to recording it, guys. I definitely did not know what to expect. Guys, if you guys are liking this battle, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys are feeling extra generous, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are currently trying to reach 200 subscribers, and I would highly appreciate it. And also, as a side note, guys, let me know if you guys want to see some more eBay content as well. I was thinking of recording another video based around me and Beth's previous haul because it was ginormous. And then we really just kind of spent just hammered into it and got most of it listed way quicker than I had expected. So let me know if you guys want to see more eBay videos like that as well. I've got a couple of ideas for eBay videos. I just want to make sure you guys are enjoying those as well. Over here, we've still got Bactria moving in with their Bactrian Royal Cavalry. Still got some Theros Spears. We've got cycle charges going in against this Thorax Swordsman, against this Oathsworn. The Oathsworn have joined the fray. They are utilizing their abilities to really do a lot of damage against these Nabatean swordsmen. Coming in. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. There we go. We see a couple of units of depleted Swordmasters moving in to answer the Oathsworn call. We've got this depleted unit of Swordmasters with 204 kills. We've got this unit of Gallic Hunters ready to fire upon their forces. These Cimbri Bowwomen are out of ammo. It looks like the Germanic Slingers are out of ammo as well. 91 kills, 118, 130. I think these archers most definitely still have ammo. And then these Germanic Slingers, I believe, still have ammo as well. They got to be careful of those archers. Does Bactria still have ammo? These guys don't. I saw something. Oh, that was the Nabatean heavy archers. I was like, what is going on over here? And then, of course, we've got the light archers, which are pretty much out of ammo. I mean, they have 156 kills for light archers. I think they're just trying to utilize them and trying to really waste as much of that Nabatean heavy archer ammo as they can, moving back and forth, trying to utilize Rome 2's bugginess to be able to waste as much of that ammo as they possibly can. The Swordmasters in the fray engaged with the Thorax Swordsman, as well as a little bit of the Oathsworn as well, really just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can before they ultimately fall. We've still got some more Swordsmasters ready to move in. We've got some depleted Theros Spears moving around, just trying to kind of poke around and figure out exactly what the defending forces are going to do, what their plan is. And of course, we have some Desert Pikemen as well. 2 units of Desert Pikemen. I did not see them at all. Did not realize they had any sort of pike units. And the attackers have definitely utilized a lot of their ammunition. These Gallic Hunters are completely out of ammo with 54 kills. I'm a little surprised by that. This Gallic Hunter unit is out of ammo. This Gallic Hunter still has ammo. This Gallic Hunter still has ammo. Wow, okay, so yeah, we've got some pikes in the fray ready to be able to move in. We've still got a decent amount of forces as well. Armored Desert Hoplites, as well as some Swordmasters, and relatively healthy Swordmasters that haven't seen any action really yet, which is great to see. We got the Germanic Slingers taking fire, I think? Were the Theros Spears shooting at the Slingers? Oh, they are! The Slingers are out of ammo, guys! The Slingers are out! Don't do it! Guys, please hold your fire. Guys, please hold your fire. Okay, thank you. Oh, I was about to be sad. Oh, the sword masters have broken. The armored desert hoplites are moving in to quickly plug the gap. But the attackers are moving in, preparing to be able to try and do as much damage as possible. These Theros spears are going to try to get some side shots off. The archers firing upon these Oathsworn, as well as these Gallic hunters, making sure... Oh, these Gallic hunters have no ammo. Guys, watch your fire. I mean, I guess it's slingers. I mean, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, weaken any forces that they can. I mean, a dead attacker is a good attacker in the defender's case. But yeah, really utilizing some great ammunition against these Oathsworn, trying to get as much damage off on these guys as they possibly can. These Swordmasters, depleted Swordmasters, are engaged with the Oathsworn, trying to do as much damage as they can. But it is a little bit of a struggle. We've got the Persian light archers over here utilizing the remnants of their ammunition to try to get some fire off onto this front line as well. We've got a lot of sword masters as well as some desert pikemen moving up to be able to kind of plug this gap. We've got some of the Theros spears of large clump of troops in the center. Really just trying to kind of shield those Oathsworn and make it so that way the attackers cannot utilize their ammo to the best of their ability on those Oathsworn and focus them down. And just try to allow those Oathsworn to get as many kills as possible. This Oathsworn unit is starting to fall slowly but surely. 80 men left. This Swordmaster unit is beginning to break as well. But we do have a unit of Desert Pikemen moving up to the fray to be able to get as much damage off as they possibly can. And the attackers know this. They do not want to deal with it. And so they are moving back their Theros spears. Their Theros spears, I think, still have ammunition as well, so they're going to be able to utilize their ammo as much as they possibly can and throw into those pikemen. Great move by the attackers. The pikemen going to go ahead and fall back behind the building to ensure that they will not fall into this good day. Over here, we've got a unit of Theros spears doing as much damage against these Kimberly bowwomen and desert hoplites as they can. The Kimberly bowwomen are nothing to laugh at, though. They are definitely a very powerful melee unit as far as archers go. Also, oh, they didn't burn down the gate. I thought they had burned down the gates. Over here, we've got these Nabatean heavy archers firing into something. I'm not actually quite sure. What are you firing at? What are you firing at? Into the Theros spears, really just trying to utilize their ammo on whatever they can. We've got a unit of sword masters, depleted sword masters in the fray, trying to get as much damage as they possibly can off on these troops. Really just trying to break this first unit of Oathsworn and keep them from being able to do as much damage as they possibly can. Over here, this Theros spear is kicking ass, doing a good amount of damage against these troops, against these armored desert hoplites. The gate just opened. Okay, I thought the gate opened because they burned it down. Okay. Alright, we've got some Germanic slingers that still have ammunition, which is always good to see as well. Moving up into the fray to be able to get some slings off on the attacking forces. These Oathsworn are starting to fall slowly but surely with 48 men left. Over here, Nabatea has completely locked down this area, this location, and slowly but surely pushing over onto this corner as well. We've got these Bactrian Peltis moved up. I think they've utilized all of their ammo, though. They do have their swords out. 87 kills, not bad. I don't know what this pikeman was doing, but they are going to go ahead and fall back behind the armored desert hoplites as well. The desert pikemen over here have taken a ton of damage. And I think that was kind of the point. I think they decided they'd rather have this unit of sword masters rather than that unit of pikemen, considering they already have another unit of pikemen moving around and getting ready to engage with the attacking forces. It's not looking great for the attackers. We've got a lot of archers with depleted ammo. We do still have a fresh Oathsworn general as well as a Bactrian Royal Cav, which has taken a lot of damage. I'm not quite sure what engaged. Maybe that's why the slingers got onto the wall. Yeah, it looks like the slingers were firing down onto the general. Great move by the defenders. This Oathsworn is still fighting with 28 men left, just trying to get as much damage off on these sword masters, on these Kimberly bowwomen, and on these desert hoplites as they possibly can. These Kimberly bowwomen are beginning to break, but not going down without a fight, really just trying to get as much damage off as they can. This Oathsworn general is finally committing. They are beginning to move in to engage with the remnants of these forces, the remnants of the swordmasters and the desert pikemen. The defenders definitely don't have that many troops left either, and Oathsworn is a extremely powerful unit. So it's definitely not over yet. It's still a general unit. They still can utilize a lot of abilities as well, and being able to really utilize that second wind ability to continuously refresh those Oathsworn, to keep them fresh, and just to keep them doing a lot of damage. Over here, we've got the general unit of Swordmasters moving in to be able to fight against the Oathsworn general. I'm surprised they're sending in the general unit before the regular unit of Swordmasters. There we go. All right, yeah, I was really surprised that the general unit was moving in. That would have been very sad to see if the general unit had fallen. This unit of Desert Pikemen really getting focused down by these Bactrian Peltas. These Bactrian Peltas actually still have ammo, really utilizing whatever ammunition they have to be able to do as much damage against these Desert Pikemen as they can, trying to halt those Pikemen and really try to make sure that they can't do any more damage. We've got some Nabatean heavy archers that are out of ammo, charging in to these Oathsworn as well, I think they still have some ammo, though, so they'll be able to get some nice side fire off on these Oathsworn and really get a lot of damage in. But look at this, guys. Look at that. I almost forgot to get my thumbnail. There we go. Got a nice little thumbnail going on there. We got these mighty Swordmasters versus the Oathsworn. The Oathsworn just look incredible. They are such an incredible looking unit. The Swordmasters are really cool with their pajama pants. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge pajama fan. But the Oathsworn, dude, with their armor, their mighty shields, their helmets, they are just truly incredible. Truly incredible. And really doing... Oh! Their general died! Wait, the Wait, what? This Swordmaster general died? Oh. Apparently wow. The Swabian general has died. I'm trying to figure out, what is this Armored Desert Hoplite unit doing? Move in. Get some kills. There we go. Go, boys, go. No hesitation. Wow. Okay. It's not over. These Oathsworn taking a lot of fire. Holy smokes. It's got to be those... Yeah, oh my god, the slings. The slings. How do people... Oh, and the Scorpion is still alive. Getting so many kills. Focusing down some really elite units. Oh, and there goes the Oathsworn General. Oh my goodness. And then we've got the unit of Armored Desert Hoplites defending the breach, making sure that not only can the attackers not leave the city, but they can't enter it with any reinforcements as well. Bactria moving in their general to be able to engage with this unit of Desert Hoplites, trying to get in the city and really actually breaking a huge formation on these guys. Getting a decent amount of kills on them as well. Holy smokes. All right, but there we go. The Desert Hoplites are regaining their strength and really moving in. And then we've got the Nabatean Noble Cav General moving in to countercharge this Bactrian Royal Cav. And wow, this Oathsworn General is still alive with 18 troops left. I think that it is safe to say, I want to say, well, I don't know. Like, this unit of 17 Oathsworn is breaking the Swordmaster. This Bactrian General is... yeah, no. There's just archers and stuff left. I think that it's safe to say that this is going to be a extremely close defending victory. Well played from both sides. That is incredible. I can't believe... we watched a tea drinker as well whenever we're huge coffee fans. Kind of disappointed. No, I'm just joking. But holy smokes, that was incredible to see. What a battle, guys. What a battle, and it looks like we're just going to do a little bit of cleanup here. The archers moving in to try and get some revenge for all of their fallen brethren, all of their fallen comrades, and really just do one last push for the greater good, question mark. And there's the mass break. Batcher is going to go ahead and move in here, but yeah, there's the mass break. What a battle, guys. Let's go ahead and end the replay. Let's look at the kills after I drink some coffee, of course. So very, very well played by Swaby, but very well played by everyone. We've got Jackal, Bacteria getting 2,212 kills. Ghost King, Arverni getting 1,962 kills. Moist Blueberry getting 2,581 kills. And Yegor getting 1,574 kills. Moist Blueberry, 186, 143, 231, 239, 220. Great kills on some of these archers, and definitely on the slingers. I suck with slingers. Every time I try to use slingers, it just does not work out for me. Getting 198 with the Bloodsword, 112, and some decent kills. 181 with that artillery piece as well. Jackal getting 228 kills with those Peltas. 152, 127, 209, 166, really utilizing that archer force to their advantage. 156 with that artillery. We've got 198, 114, 135, 144, 120 with those thorax swordsmen, and getting 166 with a unit of Theros spears as well. Ghost King getting 212, 138 with those Celtic warriors. Not doing great with the archer game. Not doing fantastic with the archer game. But it was really hard, especially with the archer advantage that both Swaby and Nabatea had. And of course, with the Chosen Swordsman, 335 kills on that one badass Chosen Swords. 157, 149, 174. And then looking over at Yegor, we've got 127, 113, 187, 146, 131, 110. Overall, doing a decent job of holding off on that right side. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you guys liked it, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out tremendously. It lets me know that my content isn't complete shite. If you guys also enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to reach 200 subscribers here. And then make sure to check out my Twitch channel located down in the description below. Guys, stay sexy, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys soon. Peace!